Hey, lovely people of the hospitality industry, friends and family of Moroccos restaurants. Every Monday we have magicians starting 6 p.m. About 6 years ago, I was saying, what can I do to make Monday a hotspot at Moroccos restaurants? And I met this gentleman. He said, I'm part of this society called the Society of American Magicians. Big names, Houdini used to be a president of it, David Copperfield, the biggest name in the industry of magic, are part or have been part of it. And today I have a gentleman who is very interesting, dear to me, fascinating is the word I like to use, Mr. Fredley. Mr. Fredley is a hypnotist. Without further ado, here he is. Hey Fred.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Very good. Thank you for being here. So, hypnotist at Moroccos. You have done shows in front of large audiences. You have trained corporations. You're a motivational speaker. You have a book coming out that's gonna pretty much tear apart all the myths of black magic or whatnot that are associated and that are all over the web now. Who is Mr. Freddy? Who is he?
Well, this guy right here, the one you're seeing on the screen here. So at Moroccos, mostly what I've been doing is mentalism, which is psychological illusion. So it's a type of magic that isn't mainstream. So it's not like the cliche bunnies from hats, playing cards, or any of the classic stuff that you would typically associate magic with. But rather, I get into your heads. But the only difference of me getting into your heads this way is you're still conscious. Because in my hypnosis shows, you'll be seeing bodies all over the floor. In the hypnotic state that I put them under.
Speaking about show, you have one coming up in the month of March 2017, correct?
Yes, yeah.
I will put a link if you want to buy your tickets. I'm going to be there and looking forward to a sold-out event. So, when people come and they hear about hypnotherapists, they're going to come in on Mondays. We have quite a bit of business dinners, so the people that come to negotiate contracts, seal a deal, or just celebrate. What should they expect?
Well, in the Morocco environment, specifically, I'm here just to help entertain, bring up the atmosphere. And generally, when I work, I kind of read the crowd, kind of get a sense of, okay, this kind of group is here to have fun. This group has priorities, so obviously I don't go for the ones that have like priorities or independent agendas, but rather I go to the groups that kind of have a lull in their conversation or in their evening, and I just go up and entertain them and enlighten them in my sort of way.
Can you entertain children?
In all honesty, I work with ages 18 and older. When I was younger, during my younger days, I believe middle school, high school, I used to do all sorts of magic. But
if I have a family coming in, there is 7 of them, they have kids, can you do an exception and do something just to entertain the kids? I know your profession is targeted toward the adults. Can you, please? Otherwise, they're going to be like, how come he's doing magic for them?
Well, sometimes I do make exceptions, but in general, I don't really work with children.
Got it.
In terms of
Got it. What about dates? A couple coming in as a date. They come as a date. If you send them, you're not going to hypnotize his girlfriend away.
Oh, no, that'd be a dick move for sure. But to be honest, it's just couples for sure. I just go in there just to enlighten the mood, and especially since if it's a couple's night, I either make the girl feel special or the guy feel special, depending on where they kind of are at in terms of their own relationship. But it's more about enhancing their experience rather than me coming up saying,
"Thank you,
oh, I'm Mr. Copperfield or I'm Mr. this and that."
And you're very good at it, and this is something I really want to commend you for in front of whoever gets a chance to see this video. Your ability to read your tables. I've seen you approaching a group of 5 guys that's on a guy's night out, to a group of girls on a girls' night out, to dates, to business people, and your approach was completely different. And without even knowing, he's right there in the middle of the table entertaining you and your guests. So kudos to that.
Thank you.
I believe you have a book coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Right, so I have a book coming out about hypnosis. It's not a how-to book. It's more of a book that dispels myths, kind of gives you a better insight of what hypnosis actually is. And there's a lot of lies that Hollywood, society, and hypnotists, because they're actually charlatans in the industry that pretend to do it, but they're using means like drugs or boring you to sleep. And it's really damaging the industry, so I just want to share that with the general public, so that way you guys know, okay, so I know exactly what hypnosis is about. It's fun, it's harmless, and obviously only a handful of professionals that really know what they're doing are the type of people I should seek hypnotherapy from.
Lovely gentlemen, this was Fredly for you, hypnotherapist, entertainer, writer, guest speaker. If you have a team event and you really want to fire them up about how powerful the mind is, this is a must-see guy. Underneath this video, I'm going to put a link to his upcoming show, March 2017. Hopefully when the book will come out, is it going to be on Amazon?
That's been the plan.
Excellent. So
more details on that later.
Mr. Fredly, thank you so much for being a friend of Moroccos Restaurant.
No problem.
What is the secret ingredient?
The secret ingredient is love.
Yes, thank you so much. Ciao.
All right.